meal menu.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, good. Merry Christmas, Iraq 2003. Thomas, do you want any ice cream?
Sure, sir.
What do you want, chocolate?
Sure. Cherry, no nuts. What's up, player? Let's see what you eating today. We are eating some. Oh wait, I got. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, player? How you doing? Hey, what's up now, son? Well, no, what we eating today? We eating some taters, some stuffing. Hey sir, how you doing? How you doing?
What you gotta work? What you gotta drink? Like you, Camacho.
Oh, slow down. Oh, sir. Sorry, sir. Hello, gentlemen. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. Say what's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all eating good? Merry Christmas. Y'all eating good? Eating good? Make copies of this. Captain Gregory's commanding the ham station. Lieutenant Station, he's going to chicken station, Staten.
Do you want to have a hand?
I'll take some of that too, sir. Thanks. All right.
Mix a girl boy. Yeah, it is a girl boy. It's our muscle. They're already different ways. It's already. Sit out. And he puts up some weight.
I'll really eat it.
Okay. Probably. There you go.
Thanks, sir. Oh, yeah.
This or stuffing?
Nah, I'm good with that. I'll take some stuffing, sir. Thanks.
Appreciate it, sir. Thanks for sticking up for me when he said, come on, there you go.
Merry Christmas. What's up?
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Did you get a gift yet? Or you're eating with AJC?
Charlie, sir.
Hey, Thomas.
Roger, I'm the camel guy. Thank you. Captain North gave me a gift. gift.
Merry Christmas.
Ron, thank you. Follow me. Okay, that's Sergeant Ruger.
That's 2 bottles down.
Okay, somebody's definitely not driving home this afternoon. Hey, Bird. Bird, if you don't want it, I'll gladly take the Doritos. Thank you. Again.
I take the card, dude. That's the best part.
I got the card. I need to get it. What's up, y'all? Got no cranberry sauce there? What's up? What's up?
Hey, see this girl? Yeah, that's all mine, baby.
Somebody's going on the overweight program. Y'all enjoy your food? Sorry. Give me.
No problem. Everybody good over here?
Hey, Captain Williams. Captain Williams, you know I'm getting this on tape, right?
5 seconds.
So if they ever say you don't do anything, I got this on tape.
Made him carry your tray for you. What's up with that? Change my mind, bro. Hey! Merry Christmas.
Oh, sorry, sir. To serve and drink. And these two are doing absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
And the sergeant is trying to get some place to sit.
Yeah, I got doors down there.
Any eggnog right now?
Eggnog.
What, Don?
Competition.
Did you get enough food, Sergeant Finley? Sergeant Dorian. wanted to take a picture of something that I probably will never be able to eat in my life because I'm allergic to shrimp.
I thought you were talking about me.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Y'all listen. Sarah Walker and his food. Cortez and his food. Raymond and his food. Sergeant V and all his damn food. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, what's up?
We're at dinner right there,
all that food, man, all that food. Favorite winner.
Players.
Shark Tanner.
Looking at the camera or nothing. Sorry, Shackleton. Sorry, Shackleton just wants to eat. That's all. Doesn't like smiling. Doesn't like none of that.
Oh, I think so.
Can I get a soda?
What would you like to drink?
I like an orange, sir.
Orange? You can take two.
I just need one. I can't carry it.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
PlayStations and Xboxes. This guy only wanted Q-tips. What the heck?
I wanted pie.
Say again?
I wanted pie.
You wanted pie?
Yeah, see, I got my pie right there.
Everybody likes a little pie. We are talking about the dessert, right? Okay, yeah, sure. Angelina. Having fun trying to chop up his meat. Sergeant Bozier. And Sergeant R finally got a place to sit.
Merry Christmas to you, man.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Oh, you got a long way to go with that food there, Sergeant. What's up?
But old man, give me time. It's gotta go
Oh,
through
yeah.
the process.
Y'all gonna be sleeping good tonight. I already know it.
No, we really won't.
Well, no, you're not, because I got. Well, hey, you gotta spread some holiday cheer, so. Y'all done back there?
I'm stored. Sure. Look at that trash bag, sir.
Oh no.
Get mobile trash bag. 52 meters tall.
Okay, I take. You don't smile. Let's see.
Guilty about eating in front of everybody. I don't know what the problem is. He needs to eat.
Hi, Santa. Oh, I'm gonna fill you. My camera? Oh, okay, sure.
Alright, back up some more.
Okay, in an effort to make your Christmas meal a little bit more enjoyable, there's a couple of numbers that the officers would like to sing for you today. But first, let's give a round of applause to all the lieutenants who've been doing KP all day long for us. Our opening number is the 12 Days of Christmas, and it's Iraqi specific.
7 sheets of sobbing, 6 mortar tubes, 5 IEDs, 4 detainees, 3 imams, 2 donkey carts, and Saddam hidden in his rat hole. On the 11th day of Christmas, my Haji gave to me 11 dry holes, 10 RPGs, 9 Fedayeen, 8 Russian lemon, 7 sheets of sobbing, 6 mortar tubes, 5 IEDs, 4 detainees, 3 imams, 2 donkey carts, and Saddam hidden in his rat hole. On the 12th day of Christmas, my Haji gave to me 12 HVTs, 11 dry holes, 10 RPGs, 9 Fedayeen, 8 Russian lemon, 7 sheets of sobbing, 6 mortar tubes, 5 IEDs, 4 detainees, 3 imams, 2 donkey carts, and Saddam hidden in his rat hole.
This next number everybody knows, looking for some help from the MPs, maybe second platoon, everybody else, maintenance, help us out. Get some jingle bells. Yeah.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way, hop, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Fire.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Penny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, his fortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifting bank and wheeled out outside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Too bad, 'cause it's done.
Just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I dream of a white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry.
Now send the company. Okay. Luna, yeah. Bring your ass up here, Luna. All right. Son Hernandez, Whipstack, Mackie, Brown, and Luna. Good luck.
Blood up for
Here we go, focus orders. Attention orders.
Secretary of the Army has resolved special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professionalism, and excellence of Specialist Hernandez. In the view of those qualities and his demonstrated leadership potential and dedicated service to the U.S. Army, he is therefore promoted from specialist to sergeant, MOS 11 Bravo. This award is primarily effective 1 February. Promotion is effective 1 February with date of rank 1 February.
Oh, fuck, I just gave him.
Following soldiers are being promoted from PFC to specialist. The effective date of rank of 1 February 2004. Specialist Wibstad. Specialist Mackey.
Yeah, who's coming up from Mackey, man?
Specialist Brown. Specialist Luna.
All right, this can be handy. It's the biggest promotion in the Army right here. It's the biggest promotion in a soldier's life, all right? Just walked in the company today. They need to know.
Hey, how you doing? I bet you can see you clearer than you can see me. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. About ready to go out on a mission to a destination unknown, pick up some Hajis that want to be a dumbass to us. You ready, Romo? Oh yeah. What you doing right now? What am I doing? Yeah. Just kind of checking this shit out. We're going. Driving. And he is BCing. We have more at the back, gun in the 240. You can't really see him. So he's back there. We also have a rally behind us, and I ain't gonna show you how because I'm not following. bad guys out there. Just gotta find them.
Yes.
Okay, say it again. What is that you're doing right now? You get inside what?
My assassin bag, yeah. It's really like my, if something goes wrong and we get stuck somewhere. What? I need him back. I got a bag back here already. I just wish I could do it this morning.
Ah, got you, sucker.
Keep that camera on.
Did he give up? I think he walked right out. Didn't even pick away the person on the side. He knew it was up. He's probably oh, we're bagging him or we're zip stripping him.
This is 7. This is 7. Thank you. There you go, work it, baby, work it. switch with it?
Yeah, I don't mean tonight. I mean,
Yeah, well, and have you and two guns switch.
I mean, I ain't hurt for it.
I might need it too.
No.
Whose camera you got, sir?
The battalions. Just keep working like you're doing something.
Everyone knows that's a lie.
Tom Barnett.
Yes.
That means at 4:30 you guys will be shooting 9 rounds instead of 5.
Okay.
This is 1.
This two.
Okay, go ahead and give me your data set.
Oh. Hey, base is 2.
Roger, deflection at 3858.
3858.
Elevation 11901.
1191.
Reflection 3858, charge 1, elevation 1191.
Roger.
Alright, let's see now.
it's 0601-1229.
They swap it down.
Take some of the dirt out.
That's the one.
Hey,
Gun up. Perfect. Hang it. Fire.
Go, Johnny.
You say me?
Said 4 gun. Go. Keep going.
Hang it. Ah. Perfect, perfect. Ah.
That's complete.
Combat patrol.
So we found it.
Leaving out of the headquarters building at this time. There's Sergeant Melbourne, Combo NCO. Leaving the front door of the fob. Headed out. There's our flagpoles. Proudly displaying the American flag. And we got the scouts getting ready for the patrol. And there we are, headquarters 3-3 and headquarters 6-6, ready to go execute a combat patrol. Here we have Sergeant Swag, all focused and ready to go execute the combat patrol. Say hello, Sergeant Swag.
Hello, who am I talking to?
Oh, Aia, Scouts out. And there's Jason Testa, 3 Delta. Been in a lot of combat, seen a lot of action, a lot of heroic acts. Got a headquarters 6-6. Prep for battle. Here we have my gunner, Specialist Brown. Specialist Brown just recently left all his buddies here in Iraq, went home on leave, had a good time. Now he's back ready to get in the fight. And there we have Jason Testa, combat veteran, getting ready to go on patrol as the 3 Delta driving headquarters 3-3. Say hello to everybody, Kessler.
Hi, everybody.
Excellent. And this is a view from the BC's hatch of headquarters 3-3. We have the Ballade to our front gate of the fob. Here you have Palo Alto FOB, named in honor of Eric T. Palo Alto, captain that was killed January the 2nd on a mortar strike that hit the FOB, basically back in that location. There comes Eagle 6 getting ready to mount up for the patrol. There's Sergeant Saunders, the Eagle 6 Golf, looking squared away. That's $1. And prepare for the patrol. And the water tower to your front, that will no longer be there as of Friday, as we're planning to blow it. This water tower has been used as a TRP for them to reference in off of to shoot mortars at us. So we're going to destroy that. Approximately 100,000 gallons of water in there. More than likely will flood the place, but we'll deal with it. And there's Eagle 6 mounting up on head 6-6. Getting ready to execute the patrol. Eagle TOC, Eagle 3 radio check. And there's headquarters 2-4 at Specialist Mullen. Headquarters 2-4 getting ready to execute the combat patrol. And Eagle 6, we're ready to move out. And we're getting ready to execute. Negative, their truck went in for maintenance. They'll be without them for the next 3 days. I don't get 6 Deltas going. No, go ahead, you go. Accountability of our personnel and equipment. We are currently on Route Linda. Route Linda is up here on Route Linda is in a victorious site. There you go, it's 3-3, finding their target, getting ready to shoot the TOW missile. That's that right there. Zooming in on the target, that would be the target right there. They're gonna hit. Abandoned building, uses a military intelligence center. We got the scouts there. Special B, Sergeant Wood's gonna shoot AT-4s at the same target. Hopefully they hit it. All the scout vehicles are getting ready to line up and get ready to shoot.
Hey, fire! Where's he shooting the TOW?
Getting some fucking small arms going. I complete it with the small arms and the smaller caliber weapons. Target for the TOW. Okay, TOW is getting set up, launched, and getting ready to fire.
Stand by! Holy shit, stand by again! Come on! That weapon clear? Well, thank you, Jack. Come on.
Tell me when he's ready to fire.
They're working through it. I love you, mister.
There's a big explosion.
Yeah. Well, we saw that fucking boat. Got another one? Yeah.
There it is.
How's it look? Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! The infantrymen keep blowing stuff up. That's why you come in the Army. You come in the Army to blow stuff up.
Hey, here comes Eagle 6.
I've been in command 7 months and 11 days.
$700
It only goes to 500!
Bring it up.
Shit!
Oh, Claire! Damn. Good shot. Firing the hole.
This is Eagle 2 firing the AT-4.
Misfire. Lost 203. Yeah, that's a good one. Do another 203. Bitch stuck in there or what? Oh, way over.
Yeah, no shit. On the way. Okay.
your mouth down there.
At least we got two drill instructors for sure. Ready to go, sir?
Shut down in a minute. How's it going? Y'all been here since January, July? Good morning to you. Come on, you sound a little weak. Good morning. All right. I'm your Force Com commander, and I wanted to come out and see what you were doing, to see how you were doing. And specifically, I want to see where we can help to make the mission better. Can you hear me back there? Most of you have been here now, what, 8 to 10 months? Long time, tough mission. And what you have seen is a face of war. And I know many of you had no idea what it would look like. You have seen the face of war. And much of it has been ugly. And war is ugly. And I look in your faces this morning and I see battle-hardened soldiers. I can see it. I don't see the faces. I was at your ceremony when General Ariano had it back in Fort Hood when you got ready to depart. I watched you embrace your spouses, those of you who had them there, and you were about ready to deploy. And now I see a battle-hardened soldier, 8 to 10 months in combat. And I want to tell you, you're doing one heck of a great job. And I know Tom Brokaw talks about the greatest generation. This is the greatest generation. It's you. And you can talk about World War II and what they did. And what they did do, they went for the duration of the war in most cases. And sometimes it was 2 years and 3 years and they didn't get back home. And you may be gone only a year. But what you see and what you've seen in this war, they didn't see. There was a lot more predictability in that war. We knew about where the enemy was. It was a linear battlefield. And you could sort of predict and you get ready to go after him. You're in an environment where he's all around you. You're having to deal with IEDs.
You're having to deal with the language. You have no idea what they're saying in many cases. You're having to deal with the heat here. And then the cold. And it's tough. And you have done it. And continue to do it. And you do it very, very well. What I want to tell you is that the American people are proud of you. Make no mistake about it. And I get to hear that, so I'm back there representing you. Your families are proud of you. The United States Army's proud of you. We're proud of what you're doing. And you're doing it for a worthy cause. And I think you know that. That's what keeps you going. What keeps you going is that you know you've helped to free a people, an oppressed people. And we've lost some of our battle buddies. And what we just hope is that those losses were not in vain. And then we're going to see this to the end. And I think that our nation has the will to do that, unlike other times. You are the greatest generation. There's no doubt in my mind. You're better than the first army I was in. That was the Army of Vietnam. You're better than those soldiers. I served with them. I'm not just blowing smoke. You know why you're better? Anybody here didn't volunteer? Not one of you. Every single one of you have volunteered. In that army I went to Vietnam with, there were draftees and conscripts, and they didn't want to be there. You may not want to be here. But you know what's interesting? It's kind of hard to argue after you volunteer to do something, says, I don't like it. But you volunteered. And I think you volunteered for an honorable, the most honorable profession I know, being a soldier. Being a soldier. And what you've seen here will change you for life, forever. Your lives will be changed forever. And it'll be in ways that you have never, ever, could ever think of. For those of you who are married, you're going to have a different relationship when you go back home. For those of you off in college, you're going to be a better student. For those of you who are just out doing whatever you were doing on your job, you're going to be a better employee. Make no mistake about it. And in fact, you're going to be a better person. And part of that reason is because many of you have seen death. And it's ugly. And it changes you. It does something to you inside. So your lives will be changed forever. And my hope is that you'll be a better person for that, each of you. But you have seen the ugly face of war. And what we pray is that we don't have to do it again. So, what's left? You got a couple months to go. And what we've got to do is get all of you back home safely. Safely. Back to your families, your loved ones. Get back into some sense of normalcy with your lives. And that's what you want to do. And that's what we pray to do as Americans. This isn't the kind of thing we like doing. It's not our way. But when you force the American to do it, look out. Get out of the way. And that's what's happened here. That's what has happened. So, we got to get home safe. So here's the Ellis bill. You got a mind and a body. The mind is up here, and this is the body. And it's got to be one. It has to be one. And in this next 60 days or so, this next 60 days, the mind will be wandering back to Fort Carson and Fort Hood, California, a few of those in there, Texas. And the body's going to be here in Iraq. And when the mind and the body separates, ugly things happen to you. You know what I'm talking about? That's when you slam your fingers in the hatch. You know what I'm talking about? You drop something on your toes. And when that thing happens, it shocks you back into reality. Or it could be the enemy. It could be the enemy. And what I'm telling you is you got to keep the mind and body together. You got to keep them in sync. And all I'm telling you is constant situational awareness. That's all I'm saying to you. Your head's in the game. And the moment you drop out, it'll happen. So sergeants, lieutenants, captains, officers, it's your job to keep everybody's head in the game and get everybody out of here safely. See, what they normally tell you is you smell the barn. You lose your situational awareness. And you have done wonderful. This outfit has done some wonderful work. You don't want to lose it now. We want to get you all home safe. I know you can do that. Cool? Oh, come on. So we're going to get after this thing, and we're going to get out of here all together as a team like we came in here. And we're going to go home as a team, all together. And we're going to have a big homecoming. Huh? I've been watching this outfit, this division, every day, and I'm telling you, you just keep getting better, get better. And I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not blowing smoke. So when the history is recorded, when it's recorded, you can stick your chest out and say, I was part of it. And it will be recorded. Steadfast and loyal will be recorded. And you can say, I'm a part of it. And I just want you to know, this patch you wear here has an awful lot of tradition to it. And you ought to be absolutely proud of that patch. You ought to stick your chest out. And just think you're wearing the patch of the Great 4th Division. Think about it. We numbered those divisions in sequence when we built them up. And it's still hanging. Been to every war. A great tradition. And now many of you are going to get to wear that patch on your right shoulder. And I've seen some of it. I've seen a couple soldiers around here still E2. I saw a soldier just yesterday. He's been in the Army for 10 months and he's been at war for 5. Isn't that powerful? You're going to get to go strut that patch. I think it's pretty good. Oh! All right. Well, look, the best of luck to all of you, each of you. Best to your families. And good luck. Any questions for me? About anything? You got the shot at the Force Guy Command? I sent you over here. No? I see some guard patches in there. Where do you?
Mississippi National Guard.
Mississippi National Guard. I know you. I sent you too. Huh?
Yes, sir.
No question?
Sir, there's no questions. I know that they want to take photos with you.
We'll do that.
And, I know they want to do that, sir.
Well, let me introduce a couple people here with me. I've got General Umbarger here. General Umbarger is my Deputy Commanding General for National Guard matters. He hails from the great state of Indiana. I've got General Wilson here. General Wilson commands the 7th Infantry Division out at Fort Carson. For those of you who stationed at Fort Carson, he's the Fort Carson commander. And he hails from Indiana. And then I have my command sergeant's major words. Oh, sir. Okay. This is Sergeant Major Christian. He's the Force Command Sergeant Major. He's the #1 soldier in all the Forces Command. And he's here. Who else? I got Colonel Stallings here. I got Master Sergeant Bell here. I got an aide-de-camp here. Clark, and there's one more. And I got the chief, the security here. He's a CID guy, you better watch him. So that's who's here with us. Okay, now what are your questions? Take me on. Okay.
A lot of guys coming over here in terms of schools and things like that. Guys over here,
Good question. He's asking about A-knock and B-knock, and we altered the plans so that the guys over here can get to the front of the line. The answer is, here's what we decided to do. The most important thing we're doing now is war fighting, what you're doing. And in peacetime, the most important thing we can do is go to school, get you trained to go war fighting. And we did. We got you trained. You came over here and you delivered. And so what we want to do now is we got to continue the war fight. And we find spaces for school, you go to school. We can get you there. If we don't get you there, keep fighting. But what I'm suggesting to you is it isn't going to be the showstopper for you getting promoted. Before we had education tied to promotion, or promotions tied to education. Didn't get the education, we're going to promote you. Well, we're going to suspend that for a little while. So if you didn't quite get to the course, drive on. We'll figure it out. We're still going to try, we're still running schools. But think about this, think about if we sent everybody to school and the war fight's going on. What kind of army is that? We must have built an army to go to school. We built an army to fight. So we're going to take all these personnel policies and all this other crap, set it on the side and go fight. When the fight's over, we'll go back to school. That's what we do in the intervening time when we've got nothing else to do, you know. So you'll be all right. So if you're on a school's list, we'll get you to school, don't worry about it. Right now, we're going to fight. What else? Yes?
How are things like NTC and other rotational schools going to change when we get back? The way the war has been fought is different than what's been in the past.
Yeah, how will things like the NTC and the other places change, given that the world has changed and we're fighting differently? I guess that's the question. What we are doing now is we are adapting those CTCs, combat training centers, based on what you're telling us here. We got something called contemporary operating environment. In fact, when you go to the NTC, you won't know it anymore. We built villages and towns out there. We moved it out there in the middle. So as you go out there on your high intensity, you're gonna bump into a village just like you got here. You got to deal with it. You got a mayor and you got people out there speaking languages you never heard of, and all this stuff's going on right now. So what we're doing is we're taking the war fight and we're taking the lessons learned from you and incorporating so we can train up those that are coming out to the war. We're getting great lessons from it, and it's working. What we use the CTCs to do is a lead change force. Before, you know, it was a linear battlefield and it was the old Soviet bloc, and that's what we fought. Well, it's gone. We're now shaping it, reshaping it to look like what we're doing here. We just finished with the first CAF, sent them through in what we call the MRE mix. We've got the 3rd Brigade of the 3rd Infantry Division at the NTC right now, and at the JRTC, 30th Brigade of North Carolina National Guard. And every one of them are getting focused on the kind of things you're doing here. And these IEDs and all this stuff, we need input from you. See, where's the guy for that? Yeah. See, that's why I asked him, what are you using this thing for? Look at this thing. Digging IDs or something. So I didn't even know about that. And this is a good technique. We want to put it in the CTC. Combat training, so there's NTC, JRTC. So that's what we're doing. So your input's important. See, we need you now to go back and teach. Get others smart. We need drill sergeants, recruiters. Huh? We need you at the NTC, the JRTC. And we need you to stay in this division too. So that's what's going on. What else? Okay, come on. Done? No? No other questions? So the question's only for those old captains over there? Huh? Question? right, well, I'll take some photos with you.
Hey, sir, we're just going to go through a rapid brief with you.
Oh, rapid brief?
And then we'll go right into the photos.
Okay, well, all right.
We got the color set up, the flag room.
Huh?
We got the color set up.
Okay, we're going. Sure, that's it. Okay, look, good luck to all of you, and best to your families. Okay, hook.
Oh! Group attention. Hook! All right, carry on.
Now, I want you guys to just stand right here as soon as you're ready.
Okay. So what we're gonna do? Oh, I missed something.
I have big staff, sir.
Big staff. Where are you from? Minnesota. Yeah, this is just like Minnesota on the end. Just like Minnesota. Okay, we're going to go right up here. Okay.
This is our flag. What I do is I wrote every governor in the country asking for a flag.
Yeah, they said most of them.
Most of them all sent. And those that didn't, we've sent a something on it. And I'm not allowed to fly a U.S. flag, but I'm flying any flags or whatever I'm from.
Yeah, that's all right.
What we'll do is when we go back for our award ceremony, and our case up each of these flags, we'll send it from that state.
Well, you ought to tell those that didn't send them to everybody else sent one. That's all you got to say. Then you get one quick.
7 states in this one.
7, which 7 were it?
Sorry, we got the tracker, sir.
You ought to write them a letter.
Yes, sir.
We're out here fighting for you.
Both, I think the Illinois State Governor apologized to us on a radio address. New York State was one that held out initially, and then they had a couple of front page articles that ran in their daily paper.
And then you just tell them, you know, I got it from all but you.
Yes, sir.
I'm just sending you this letter to let you know your state won't be represented. I bet you have a flag so fast you can't stand it. All right.
Just a little faster. 3. Basically, this is mine.
I'm TC on Sabre 2-4. I've been in the unit since January. I just got to the unit from Fort Polk, 2nd ACR, and I'm having a great time here in this battalion. I'm having a fabulous time in Iraq. The operation that sticks out most of my mind would be Operation Black Flag. That was by far the stupidest operation. They gave us this huge hype on so much bad guys there, an enemy, and then we went there and saw absolutely nothing for a solid 3 to 4 days, and it pretty much sucked. I've been in Iraq for 10 months. My favorite part of being in Iraq is making all the money I'm making. No, that's not really true. Is that I'm helping Iraqis become free, and I'm helping them rebuild their society. That's what I'm really here for. I'm having a great time doing that. What do I think Iraq will be like in 20 years? Honestly, probably be the same it is right now. I don't think it's going to change at all. The second we leave, it's going to fuck up this country like they're doing it right now. Yep. What's the first thing you do when you're going to get home? See, I'm torn on this one. It's either sex or beer, one of the two. And if there's any way I can actually have both at the same time, I'm trying to work sex and beer at the exact same time. And that'll definitely be the first thing I do. Anything else you want to add? Yes, I'm having a great time, except for the minor inconvenience of being in a foreign country. Thank you. Have a good day. Bloody Eagles. Wah! Can I hear him?
Sergeant Curtis Driver, treatment NCO in the forward aid station. Been in 1-8 for almost 2 years now. Originally from Mission, Kansas. Been here in Iraq for 10 months now. I would say the operation that sticks out the most in my mind is the last mission we just did, Operation Ivy Blizzard. Our forward aid station was in the heart of the city of Sammara. We were stationed down at the CMOC for 5 long weeks. It was quite an experience. I would say my favorite thing about being in Iraq is I've gotten to read a lot of books that I know I wouldn't have gotten a chance to if we were back at Fort Carson. But least favorite thing about being in Iraq is the fact that I feel like I'm dirty all the time. You know, it is getting better now that we've got showers, but it still seems to always be dirty. My story from the time I've spent in Iraq, you know, being a medic, luckily I haven't had to do my job a lot of times, but the times that I was called on, it was very important. I'd say that the time that probably sticks out the most in my mind was the day that we got attacked by mortars and Specialist Gray was hit, and luckily we were able to answer the call. With some help from people at Anaconda donating blood, we were able to save his life. Actually, we just got a report yesterday that he's up and walking around and doing physical therapy. So not only were we able to save his life, but we also were able to save his leg. What do I think Iraq will be like in 20 years? I can see that, you know, in the 10 months that we've been here, there's been a lot of resistance from the Iraqi people to change. I think that's just because Saddam oppressed them for so long, but I think within 20 years, hopefully they'll come around and have some form of democracy here. I think the first thing I'm going to do when I get home is take a long hot shower and then go out for a nice steak dinner. Anything else I want to add? If I've learned anything over here in Iraq, that is not to take anything for granted. So I'll definitely enjoy my time in the States a lot more now that I've been over here doing without.
I'm Major Myron McDaniels. I'm a battalion surgeon for 1/8 Infantry. Been in the unit and here in Iraq for the past 3 months since the end of October. The operation that sticks out most is the time, basically the time that we spent in Brasford and in Sammara. There were quite a few civilian casualties that we had to take care of, that myself and the medics took care of. Some of them had to be sent by helicopter back to their cache. It was good knowing that we're able to take care of them, especially a family with 2 young kids and the father and the uncle got hurt in the blast. And that's probably the most favorite part about being in Iraq is I'm actually able to do my job. It's taking care of soldiers first, taking care of civilian contractors, taking care of Iraqi citizens as well. Least favorite part is knowing when somebody gets hurt, if you don't think they're going to make it, or if you know they're going to have some type of bad outcome, realize that they're going to have to, either they or their family are going to deal with that for the rest of their life. And more specifically with the unit, where the 2 deaths that we've had, one in one in November and the other one in January. So in the next 20 years, what will Iraq be like? Well, hopefully if we stay here to do our job that we came to do, hopefully we can continue to make a difference. And hopefully with all the things we're trying to put in place, building Iraq, democracy and everything else, that will take hold, and hopefully Iraq in the next 20 years will become some type of ally that the United States can actually rely on, as well as another powerful country within the region. So the first thing I'll do when I get home is hopefully my wife will be there with our kids, give my daughter a big hug. By that time, she'll be 4.5 years old. My son, the last time I saw him was when he was 7 months old and missed a lot of things being here. And so who knows, maybe by the time we get home, he'll actually be walking up to me so I can give him a big hug. And just want to go home and be with my family. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Chaplain Leif Espelin. I'm the battalion chaplain. I'm Captain 03. I came to 1-8, 25 January 2003. My hometown is Redwood Falls, Minnesota. How long have I been in Iraq? I flew on the first plane for 1-8 on 3 April and landed in Kuwait and then crossed over shortly thereafter. Which operation or action sticks out in my mind the most? There have been many. We kind of did a circle tour of Iraq throughout the months. First with sandstorms, then with incredible heat, and now it's cold and rainy here toward the end of January. Action that sticks out the most, I think, is well, just probably because it's recent, but also because it's very significant, especially in my line of work. 2 January, Captain Eric Palawada was killed by mortar fire here in the FOB. On the 5th of January, there was another mortar attack. At that time, I was over with Beast, and as the mortars came in, there's a total of 13 mortars, and it was scary, being with them. They just lost their company commander. And when I came back over to Fighting Eagle Chapel, there, right outside the door was, and right behind my Humvee, was a dud mortar round that had bounced off a wall of our RNU building and landed right outside the chapel, and it was there in the ground. Not 6 feet away from there, Staff Sergeant Fletcher, our NBC NCO, was in a prone position, and had that mortar gone off, he surely would have been killed. And from now on, I call him the Miracle Man. That's an action that went off. That was the only dud in the 13-round mortar attack on our FOB. My favorite part about being in Iraq, I don't know, I think it's got to be just the relationships with soldiers and officers in the unit, as we've gone through many things together, and as an infantry battalion, companies get pulled away to various things, and then they come back, and it's reunion time. I like that a lot. I think that would have to be it, just relationships with personnel in 1A. Least favorite part about being in Iraq, that could be a long list. Separation from family. That's why I and a lot of others have decided to ETS from the Army. Many frustrations with echelons above us in supply, in decisions that they make, in tactics. It's frustrating in that sense. And weather and being exposed to it, and the first 5 months that we were here, we were living off our vehicles, going from one dirt field to the next with no latrines, no showers, and no means to wash our clothes. It's a big day when we got little wash tubs to hand wash our clothes. So that, among other things, sticks out. What do I think Iraq will be like in 20 years? Well, with the power that America can project militarily, economically, culturally. Iraq will become more like America in freedom and in opportunity, in productions. That begs the question, is it worth what we have spent in lives and money? That's to be determined, I guess. But certainly Iraq will be an improved place. What's the first thing I'll do when I get home? Hug the family, have a beer, probably be jet lagging, but I don't know if we'll be able to sleep or not, but just go see my house and changes that have been made and walk around in bare feet in the carpet, which you can't do around here. Anything to add? No? It's just we're getting within about 60 days is the word from redeploying. Been here almost 10 months. Worked 7 days a week. We're always on call, and it's been long and difficult. And it makes it tough when planners didn't plan for us to be a year, and just midway through told us it'd be a year. I remember around Christmas time, people were asking me, what, you didn't bring Christmas music? I said, no, didn't think we'd be here. I didn't bring Halloween decorations either. So it was tough to prepare. I got moved to 1/8 just prior to deployment, and that was also a challenge. But I'm glad this will be my last unit in the Army, because it's the best.
Staff Sergeant, my name is Staff Sergeant William James. I've been in Iraq since April the 4th, or April the 12th, when we were across the border. The operation that sticks out most in my mind would probably be Balad Airfield. We actually got to shoot artillery for the first time. Me being an artillery guy, it was kind of exciting. My favorite part of Iraq? Nothing. I do not like Iraq. Can't wait to get home. What I think Iraq will be like in 20 years, I think Iraq in 20 years will be a thriving economy. The people here actually like to work. They have pride in the country. And I think they'll turn this country around. They got to get rid of these bad guys, so that's the first thing. First thing I'm going to do when I get home, hug the family, kiss the wife, and just enjoy being home. And that's it.
My name is Jonathan McCrager. I'm an E2. I'm a Colonel Bradley driver. I've been in the unit for about since June 2000. I moved down to Union City, Indiana. I've been in Iraq since April of last year. Operation that sticks most in my mind is whenever it was the Nuke Bowl operation. We did a clearance by fire with the helicopters. Nobody really knew, but on the dismounts knew that they were doing a clearance by fire. And everyone started firing out of the dismounts, jumped on the ground, didn't know what was going on. I think that was pretty funny. My favorite part of being in Iraq is going home. My least favorite part of being in Iraq is being here. And as far as what Iraq will be like in 20 years, I hope it's really worth it that we're here. But it's not too sure where it's going to be. I hope for the best as we go. First thing I'm going to do when I get home, probably spend a little bit of money, buy some new things, probably buy me a bike. That's about it. I love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. I'm going to miss you guys when I get out. We're getting out here in June 2004. I'm going to miss everybody from the unit. That's about it. Walkers, Sergeant. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Satchman's gunner. Been in the unit for about 4 or 5 years now, and I'm currently from Bull Camp, Missouri. Been in Iraq since April of 2003. Operation that sticks out most in my mind is, there's not one definite one that sticks out in my mind. They've all been pretty good. We've done a lot of action since we've been here, so that's a lot of work. Favorite part about being in Iraq? There's no real favorite part about being here. It's just doing our job. So, mission accomplishment, get home. Least favorite part about being in Iraq is probably the time away from the family. Not being able to see the wife and kids. But I guess it's all in our job, so. What I think Iraq will be like in 20 years, probably not much of a change from what it is now. So, I guess time will see. First thing I want to do when I get home, there's a number of different things I want to do when I get home. It's too big of a list, so. Anything else I want to add? Nothing really. Just time to pack up and go home. Wait for our next unit to get here. So, that's it.
Just turn it off when you're done.
Okay. Historical interview. My full name is James A. Pitter, First Lieutenant. I'm currently the support platoon leader. I've been with 1-8 since August 2002, and I am from Miami, Florida. I've been in Iraq since April 4th, 2003. The operation that sticks out most in my mind would have to be the Tharthar. When I was a platoon leader in Alpha Company, we did a Tharthar